welcome to our second to last Proverbs for our Proverbs collection. We're on Proverbs 30, and we're only doing chapter 30 today, so let's get started. The words of Agur, Jacob's son, from Massa, the man declares, I'm tired, God. I'm tired, God, and I'm exhausted. Actually, I'm too stupid to be human, a man without understanding. I haven't learned wisdom, nor have I knowledge of the Holy One. Who has gone up to heaven and come down? Who has gathered the wind by the handful? Who has bound up the waters in a garment? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is this person's name and the name of this person's child, if you know it? All God's words are tried and true, a shield for those who take refuge in him. Don't add to his words, or he will correct you and show you to be a liar. 2 things I ask you. Don't keep them from me before I die. Fraud and lies keep far away from me. Don't give me either poverty or wealth. Give me just the food I need. Or I will be full and deny you and say, Who is the Lord? Or I will be poor and steal and dishonor my God's name. Don't slander a servant to his master, otherwise the servant will curse you, and you will be guilty. There are those who curse their father and don't bless their mother. There are those who think they are clean, but haven't washed off their own excrement. There are those, how arrogant are their eyes, how their eyebrows are raised. They are those whose teeth are swords, their jaws is a butcher knife, ready to devour the needy from the earth, and the poor from humanity. The leech has 2 daughters, give. There are things that are never satisfied, 4 that never say enough. The grave, a barren womb, a land never filled with water, and fire that doesn't say enough. An eye that mocks a father and rejects obedience to a mother. May the ravens of the river valley peck it out, and the eagle's young eat it. 3 things are too wonderful for me, 4 that I cannot figure out. The way of an eagle in the sky, the way of a snake on the rock, the way of a ship out on open sea, the way of a man with a young woman. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done nothing wrong. At 3 things the earth trembles. At 4 it cannot bear up. At a servant when he becomes a king, and fools when they are full of food. At the detested woman when she gets married, at a female servant when she replaces her mistress. 4 things are among the small on earth, but they are extremely wise. Ants as creatures aren't strong, but they store away their food in the summer. Badgers as creatures aren't powerful, but they make their home in the rocks. Locusts don't have a king, but they march together in ranks. You can catch lizards in your hand, but they are in kings' palaces. There are 3 things that are excellent in their stride, 4 that are excellent as they walk. A lion, a warrior among beasts, which doesn't back down to anything. The strut of a rooster or a male goat, and a king with his army. If you've been foolish and arrogant, if you've been scheming, put your hand to your mouth, because churning milk makes curds, sneezing the nose brings blood, and stirring up anger produces strife. Okay, our devotional for today. Proverbs 30, 7-9 names 2 important things that we should pray for every day, that we may live and speak truth, and that we may have all we need, nothing more and nothing less. Truth and contentment are pillars of wise living. How is that true for you? Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow for our conclusions in the Scrolls of